Now we're going to make cranberry chutney, and we're going to do creamed onions. Nice thing about cranberries, now these are frozen cranberries. You can get them all year round. And Jacques is going to make the chutney with some apples.
Some apple. We put some orange juice.
So that was 1 cup of orange juice, and you've got 2 cups of cranberries.
And I'm going to put maybe 1 apple. You think 1 apple is enough?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's not an enormous amount.
Cut it into little dice.
Gonna leave the skin on.
I leave the skin on this.
And that's a Granny Smith apple.
Yeah, it's a nice green one. So, we have a lot of sweetness here with the orange juice. We put a bit of vinegar in there. Of course, I have to put some sugar.
This just goes beautifully with goose and duck and pork.
Yes, all of this.
It's nice to have on, and it keeps very nicely.
So put a little bit of pepper flake for hotness here, and maybe some lemon.
Lemon rind.
Yeah, maybe I'll do the strip with that part. And at that point, I was going to press the juice out of it, but it looked good this way, so maybe I'll cut this way.
Do you notice how he says maybe? He's really making up the recipes going along. No, he knows the general theme of the recipe. Every once in a while, he'll have a better idea.
Yes, well, this is cuisine d'opportunité, you know.
Yes, well, as we say, recipes are not written in stone. They're just to give you an idea of what to do, and then you go on.
See, that looks beautiful.
That
and
does.
I think that this will cook a few minutes, and those things really burst open, right? So we let it cook.
Now we're going to do creamed onions. These were onions that were peeled and then cooked very slowly in a little bit of chicken stock. Now I'm going to reduce or boil down the chicken stock to almost nothing, which it has done, and put in a little bit of cream. I'm just going to let that boil now.
Just so that naturally it reduces and get thick enough.
I'll put a little more pepper in. I know you'd like black pepper.
Yes, I do.
This is white.
Okay. So this is our liver and the gizzard, the heart, the neck. We're going to pick that up and cut it in pieces for the sauce. That's it.
I'm chopping up. This is the gizzard, and remember that, cooked with the stock ingredients.
Yep.
It makes a very nice gravy to have these all little tidbits in. Some people throw them out. Tant pis pour eux.
Yes. Don't throw anything out.
I'm
doing the neck here and the flesh of the neck.
And I'm doing the heart here.
The heart. All of that we're going to add.
And here's that liver.
Oh, you add the liver at the end too?
Mm-hmm.
That's going to cloudy the stock, you know, the liver.
Well, we're going to thicken it anyway, so it's going to be a little cloudy.
Shall I put it in there now? So this is our stock, which, as you see, has reduced now. It's darker in color. So that's going to go in it. Nice.
And then we're going to thicken it with some potato starch.
Some potato starch.
That's about it.
That's about it, yes.
Tablespoon.
Yeah, that could be plenty. You want some white wine?
No, you can put some white wine. Or a little tawny port. It's dry, though. You don't want it sweet.
So this dilute and the starch, the pure starch like this is potato starch. You can use arrowroot also, or even cornstarch, but the cornstarch tends to be a bit too gooey, so I think this is better.
I don't think it's very stable.
Right. And what happened is that as it touch, it thickens on contact. So you put a little bit and you stir it, and you look at it, put a little more, stir it, look at it, you can stop whenever you want. It thickens right as it touch the liquid, so.
Is that going to be thick enough?
You want to
taste it? We'd better taste it, yes. I think that's a little bit light. What do you think?
You think so? I think it's beautiful the way it is. I think it may need a dash of salt, though.
I don't think it needs salt.
Okay.
That little hint of port was awfully nice in it.
It helps,
Not very much, but you just have that little sophisticated flavor.
Okay, so I'm going to check on the turkey.
Okay.